In a week which has seen Trinidad and Tobago mark a major win in its oil and gas ambitions, the European Union continues to support the nation towards energy transition.
On the back of the energy conference in Port of Spain, EU Ambassador Peter Cavendish sat down with CNC3 News to talk about how both sides of the Atlantic can cooperate.
Your country is enormously well placed. Your country is actually the Rolls-Royce potentially in the future on the production of green hydrogen.
An optimistic outlook from the European Union Ambassador Peter Cavendish in a week where energy in TNT became the focal point at the annual energy conference. And even on the back of news that the US government has cleared this country to import natural gas from Venezuela, Cavendish says TNT remains in an ideal position to transition to cleaner, greener forms of energy.
You have unlimited solar resources here, you have unlimited wind resources. Gas is going to remain, and the technology even for cleaner production of some of the products you've mentioned, fertilizers, ammonia, methanol, the technology is evolving there.
The EU has been helping that transition. This is Cavendish at the UNDP's formal handover of the Mainridge solar installation to the THA in mid-January. But he admits while installation is one thing, operationalization is another. How important is it that it's not only operationalized but sustained?
Very, very good point. That is where we like to invest in the technicians who make the installation and to make sure that their technical professional knowledge, their technical human capital is fully adequate to maintain these installations going forward.
Yet across the Atlantic, the EU is clamping down on carbon-intensive imports. TNT is a major exporter of fertilizers and ammonia to the EU, carbon-intensive products. I asked Cavendish how long before the EU cracks down.
Well, I'm not an engineer, but I think that the paradigm is going to be 2 to 3 to 4 years. I cannot give a precision, but it is that.
Cavendish says this transition could and should be led by the private sector.
The government has been very active in terms of the energy ministry in promoting a lot of benefits, but I really consider that the corporate sector should engage and do more. We can't expect any government anywhere in the world to do everything, and the corporate sector has a social responsibility to engage and to become leaders.
A full report on our interview with the EU ambassador will be published in Thursday's Business Guardian.